WWE held Battleground last night, Sunday night on the WWE Network, and a questionable show from a storyline standpoint. The product is good. The creative decisions by WWE Brass is very uncertain, I think I could say. The new generation of stars like Cesaro and Ambrose and Rollins, Reigns, they're stepping out. They're stepping into their form. But then you have guys like Randy Orton and Kane and John Cena and God help us, The Miz, who is stepping into their spotlight, most likely unwanted. But you have a show that you're going into stacked, knowing that you're going to get a hell of a card. Yet, after that 3 hours is over, which is a hell of a lot quicker than Raw, I might add, you're feeling left desired. You feel you need a little bit more. That's how I feel about WWE Battleground 2014. On the pre-show kickoff show, you have Cameron go over Naomi, and you have Adam Rose go over Fandango. Yet, they get a pre-show spot. Now, I'm never going to bitch about people getting shots, people on TV, because that's how they make their money, and I get that. But did we really need Adam Rose go over on Fandango? Did we really need to see that? No. Did we really need to see Cameron and Naomi split and now be left aside? I mean, do you really think they're going to do anything with these two? No. No, you're not. Cameron and Naomi is a feud that was forced. And after these two girls go and they do their program, there's not going to be anything left for them. It's the Paige and AJ Lee show. That's what WWE Divas division is. You have The Miz, out of all people, return after what, his 5th different gimmick, and win the Intercontinental Championship. I thought the Battle Royale was not bad. In fact, I thought down the stretch it was one of the best Battle Royales I've seen in quite a while. You have the United States Champion, Sheamus, and you have the show-off Dolph Ziggler in the final two. Back and forth, fast-paced action. You have Dolph Ziggler throw out the United States Champion. The crowd goes wild. They get a pop. And then, that high that WWE took us on, that high that we wanted, got taken away by The Miz. Like I said, folks, at the beginning of this program, it's not the WWE's product. It's their booking decisions. If you saw the opener, which was the Usos versus the Wyatt family, you saw a classic match. A technical brawl. A new school versus old school. The Wyatts versus the Usos. 2 out of 3 falls. Tearing the house down. I don't know about you folks, but that was a hell of a match. Yeah, you could skip the first. You could have skipped the second fall. But that third fall was good. With the WWE Tag Team division the way it is, I don't know where they can go from here. Do they have another rematch? Do they have a new program? And if they do, who is going to face who? Are we really going to have Wyatts versus Usos for the 3rd straight month? I wouldn't complain. It's better than having Ryback versus the Usos, correct? I think the Usos should have lost here. And the simple reason is this. WWE is going to do a third straight month of the Wyatts versus the Usos. Let's change it up. Let's give the Wyatts the belts that they rightfully deserve. Let the Usos chase them. Let that crowd get behind them Usos. Let them go challenge the dark-sided, the powerful, the big, the monster, the Wyatts. Now, who could have the Wyatts faced after the Usos? That's a great question. Could it have been the comedy/joke of Stardust and Goldust? Sure. But I don't want to see that. You have Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt. These two do not mesh at all, and that showed in their performance. Chris Jericho can pull out a good match at anyone, and Bray Wyatt is a monster that holds his own. But these two do not mash. Botched spots, sloppy finishes, and Y2J goes over. A lot of people think that this is a quote-unquote burial of Bray Wyatt. But in fact, this is just a changing of the guard for a month. Chris Jericho gets his win here. He wins the battle against Bray Wyatt. But Bray Wyatt wins the war. That's what to take out of Battleground. The main event, John Cena. Will Seth Rollins cash in? Will Brock Lesnar return? Will the young gun, Roman Reigns, get the gold? Fortunately, none of that happened. What do you think of Battleground? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know.